Are you, as a parent, asking the wrong questions of your children? Questions that will doom them to a lifetime of mediocrity, settling, survival, and living within their limitations. My name is Mark Delaney, and I made this video to give you a better set of questions to ask. Questions that will propel your children to a lifetime of success, abundance, and the life they truly want to live. So let's talk about those wrong questions to ask. First off, let me confess, I do it all the time. As a concerned citizen, I sit back and I watch the news. I read the papers and I go, what was wrong with kids today? Which is, by the way, the wrong question to ask. I look at teenage crime, teenage pregnancy, teenage drug use, the low graduation rate in some communities, and I want to say, what is wrong with kids today? But I'm here to tell you, as a parent, it is the absolute worst question to ask, and here's why. I want you to consider the zebra, a beautiful animal, but it spends its life settling for what the land provides to it. It spends every day of its life in survival mode, hoping that those other animals out there don't kill it. And it lives well within the limitations given by nature to zebras. And what I need you to understand is, when you ask what is wrong with kids today, that question causes you to raise zebras, because your focus becomes on helping your children survive their teenage years and not do those bad things those other kids over there are doing. And when you focus on what's wrong and you focus on getting your kids through, you miss the opportunity that I want to present to you today. Because now I want you to consider the lion. Lions know how to go out and get what they want, which, by the way, is usually zebras. Lions don't settle. They make plans. They know how to go out and get what they want. You see, there's a parenting problem that's plaguing this country, and it's not the one you think. See, there are three types of parents. There are those that just don't care. And I'm not even going to talk about them because they are not listening. There are normal parents, which represents, by the way, the majority of parents in the country today. And then there's the type of parent I want you to become. So let me explain. Normal parents raise zebras. I want you to look at the people you know, the people you work with, the people you go to church with, the people who you spend your time with. If you were to categorize them, don't they mostly survive? Don't they mostly settle for what the economy provides them? And aren't they living fully within their limitations, never trying to expand their capabilities, just doing what they already know how to do? My friends, normal parents raise zebras. I made this video to give you a better question to ask. From this day forward, I want you to never ask what's wrong. Instead, I want you to ask what is right. And this brings us to the question you, as a parent, especially as a single mother, must start asking. And that is, what is right about, and you can fill in the blank. What is right about teenagers who get it right? What is right about those few adults who are living the life I want my kids to live? What is right about Barack Obama? Whether you love him or hate him, he is a lion. He did something no one else like him had ever done before. If you want that for your children, forget about his politics and figure out how he did what he did. I want you to start looking for examples of what's right and start asking the question, what makes that person successful? What makes that person do what they're doing? And how can I teach my children to do that so they get those results? That shift in focus will dramatically change your kids' perspective on life and what it takes to reach any level of success they truly want to reach. So here's the reality of life. Do you remember those 3 types of parents we spoke about earlier? Bad parents clearly teach their kids nothing. Normal parents, however, teach their children to be good, to get an education, and to work hard. And exceptional parents teach their children how to overcome their circumstances, how to get what they want, and how to create the life they truly want to live. As a caring and loving single mother, I need you to understand this. Quite frankly, lions eat zebras for breakfast, and zebras know it. There is no way to feel good about life as a zebra. And that is why so many of us spend so much of our time with drugs, alcohol, and other things that make us feel good today, because we know tomorrow we get to live another day, surviving, settling, and living within our limitations. And that is not the life either of us want for your next generation. I've been talking to you about making a shift in your focus, and you have to make a decision about whether you're going to make that shift or not. But whether you make a decision or not, you are either going to teach your children to be zebras naturally, or you will purposefully decide to teach them to be lions. And I need to say this to you. The younger your child is when you make the choice, the better off that child will be. The older your child is, the more urgent it is you make that choice. If you don't show your children how to be successful as adults, how to get what they want, how to overcome negative situations, and how to create the life they want to live, they may choose to live the life they want as a teenager. That means getting money any way you can. It means being in relationships and doing whatever you have to do in those relationships. And it may mean, in some circles, being violent, literally hurting and killing others so you are feared and respected as a teenager in your community. That's why many teenagers make choices to do things they shouldn't do, because it gets them what they want in that moment, no matter what it costs them for their futures. So, how does a caring and loving, busy, single mother raise her children to be lions? What if all it took was a simple and continuous conversation with your child or children that teaches them how to overcome, how to get what they want, and how to create the life they want to live, including the career, the income, the lifestyle, the physical body, the romantic relationship, and the family they want to create? And what if this conversation could also prevent those behaviors we as parents don't want our kids to perform? Things like sexual activity, drug use, alcohol use, and criminal activities. I am sure you know what The Talk is, where you explain the birds and the bees and how life is created to your children. Well, I created something called The Conversation to help you explain success and failure and show your children how to create the life they want to live. In The Conversation, you will learn how to teach your children to overcome their struggles and any negative situations they find themselves in. You will learn how to teach your children how to get what they want in all areas of life, including their career, their income, their finances, their relationships, and their family. You will learn how to explain success, successful people, and how success is created. You will also know how to explain struggle, why people struggle, and what your children can do to create a lifetime of struggle. in hopes that they will choose not to do those things to avoid those struggles. You will learn that each of us as individuals have a life philosophy. It is in actuality our self-fulfilling prophecy and the biggest contributor to our success or our lack of success. So we will teach you how to teach your children to form a life's philosophy that is truly about success, so they make choices and perform behaviors that make their success a reality. So as a parent or guardian, you have my absolute permission to use what you learn to improve your life as well. Because the only thing better than your ability to master and explain how success is created is your ability to model and demonstrate success being created. So I need you to understand that I've worked with individuals in one-on-one situations and charged them up to $450 per session. And this program is easily 2 and probably 3 sessions. But this program doesn't cost $450. You won't have to pay $300, $200, or even $100. Nope, not even $75, at least not at this time. I genuinely want to get this program in the hands of as many single mothers as I can. So right now, you can have this program for only $38.88. Now, I know as a single mother, you're doing the best that you can, but starting today, I want to help you do the best that can be done. I need you to remember, zebras do the best they can, but lions get the job done. I want to help you get the job done for your children. If you are ready to have the simple and ongoing conversation with your children, simply clobber that add to cart button. You'll be taken to our secure web servers where you fill out a few pieces of information and you can start having the conversation tonight with your children. I am so confident that this program will change your future for generations that I'm going to give you a 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. If you can say this program will not help you raise a lion, I will give you a 100% refund, no questions asked, no trying to change your mind. You'll just get a refund. That's how confident I am in this program. So let me ask you this question. On any level, is $40 more valuable than your children's future? Based on all I've shared with you today, based on what you can see for yourself in children and the adults you spend time with, and considering my risk-free offer, what do you have to lose? Click that add to cart button. If you raise a zebra, you are pretty much dooming your child to a life of mediocrity, of settling for what the economy provides, of living in fear of losing what they have, and of living within this set of limitations that you have put on them. On the other hand, if you raise a lion, you will teach them how to do everything they need to create the life they want to live, including overcoming bad situations, knowing how to get what they want through making a plan. And that is a tremendous gift that you as a parent can give to your children. Success is not really for the privileged few. It is for the children who are raised to be lions. And in essence, I am offering you that chance to offer your children an unfair advantage over those children whose parents would rather spend $38.88 on clothes, entertainment, or other fun activities. I want more children to be successful adults. And that's why I'm making this program available at such a low cost. Come on, you've paid more for stuff that was a lot less valuable than this program. So don't miss this opportunity to do for your children what millionaire and connected parents are able to do for their children. This is your time to make the choice so that when you look back 15 to 20 years from now, you will say, I did my son, I did my daughter a great service. And no one ever has to know that you purchased this program and how it helped you change your future for generations. So let's say that everything I said is wrong and basically I steal $38.88 from you. That is the absolute worst case scenario that you face if you purchase this program. But what is the worst case scenario if you do nothing? For some parents in some neighborhoods, incarceration is a very real possibility. For others, it's teen pregnancy. For all parents, it's drug use, alcohol use, cigarette use. But the one thing every parent, no matter how great you are, must worry about is your child growing up, moving out, making a family, and then coming back home in their mid-20s or 30s to live with you in your golden years. That alone is worth the $450 I charge my one-on-one clients, and it's definitely worth the $38.88 I'm offering you to take this program for. Click the Add to Cart button, and I sincerely hope to see you on the other side and help you raise a lion or lions.